So after 10 years of doing videography, I finally decided that I'm gonna stop. Over the years sharing my work, I've captured the hearts of millions of people, thousands of followers, views, millions of views, whatever. And I kind of just came to the realization that that's not what makes me happy and it's not what makes me an artist. For a couple of years I kind of let the views and the publicity, if you will, kind of take control of my art, if that makes any sense. And so I wasn't necessarily posting for myself. I'm posting for my audience. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But for me, there's no long term happiness in that. Like, yeah, it's cool watching your page blow up. But like at the end of the day, that wasn't making me happy. So I kind of realized like there's no point in putting my energy into this when it's not even necessarily being returned 99% of the time. And it's like I'm posting videos all the time, trying to see what works, what doesn't. And even though I had a couple videos get millions of views, it didn't mean anything in the long run, or even a year down the line, 2 years down the line. Yeah, there's no long term stability when it comes to going viral necessarily. While it's cool and all that people recognize my work, a lot of that art, like people weren't even recognizing who I was. So it's like, my art, but you don't know the artist. And I think that was kind of like my sign to start moving in a new direction. And that new direction is just me focusing on things that I want to create. Now, for the last 10 plus years, I've been making videos for other people. And don't get me wrong, like I loved it. I loved every bit of it. But there were also like down parts, such as like times where it was being slow or like horrible clients that just don't even treat you like you're human. A lot of that, it starts to affect your mental after a while. Like even just posting, like I'm here, like I said again, like why is it that when I'm posting for my audience that's so big that I'm getting 20 likes, 300 views? Like who wants to keep posting when they're seeing that? Like it's discouraging. And so I kind of realized that my art has to be for me. Like I can't make it for other people. And by doing that, I'm gonna find my true audience and people who actually believe in my work and not just some quick scroll that they found while just going on about their day. This doesn't mean that I won't be making videos anymore. Obviously I still will. I have this camera tatted on me forever. It just means that I'm no longer going to be making art for people, because sometimes a lot of these people don't even appreciate it. They don't understand how much work actually goes into it. Like I'm here sitting in this room for hours at a time trying to get your stupid ass wedding video out. Bro, it's a shame having to spend hours on your work and send it to your clients just for them to say this and that is wrong when you love the project so much. Or like even when you share your work amongst other people and they tell you, yo, this is so fire, this is so fire, but oh, when I sent it to the client, they hated it and they wanted me to change this and that. Like, yo, I just can't deal with that shit anymore. Because I'm younger, a lot of people still see me as a child almost, and they don't treat me with the same respect that they would someone who's 10 years older than me, which is crazy. Like I have gray hairs, bro. I got a beard and all this shit, but people still like find a way to try to like squeeze me for everything and like take advantage of me. And I'm not gonna say any names, but a lot of the places that I've been and a lot of the clients that I have worked with are like that. And it gets tiring after a while. For a long time too, I was chasing these jobs as like exactly that. They were jobs. They were just a means to support myself. It just sucks. It sucks having to make art every day, art quote unquote, for other people, and then they don't appreciate it. And I was doing that for years and years, just bouncing around everywhere, trying to figure it out. And I just came to the realization that everything I need is right in front of me. And I have so much potential to make so many different forms of art. And I realized that I just need to focus and put my head down and just really just grind and get on my shit and like be here for you guys, because you are my true audience. Literally, you watching right now, you're my true audience. You're here. This is a video that I'm not necessarily posting about on the internet. I'm not telling you, oh, hey, go and watch my new video. Like, here's the link. No, like, if you see this video, it's because you genuinely support me or you want to support yourself and your dreams. And that's why I'm here, to show you that it's possible. This is kind of like day one of just my new journey, I guess you could say. Part of it was just getting off of Instagram itself and just looking at life from the outside of that, if that makes any sense. because for all those years that I was posting, it was on Instagram, and that's where my audience grew and this and that. It's not a sustainable audience, if you know what I mean. Like, whereas, like, if I sit here and make long form content for YouTube and I'm posting these videos, people are, one, actually wanting to click on these videos, and two, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna learn even more versus what they would learn on a scroll. Like on a scroll, you don't know who I am, you don't know what I'm about, you don't know how my brain works. But these videos can, put it more into depth and put you in the mind of a creator, and so you can start creating stuff for yourself. It's that simple. It also made me realize that I don't care for the views anymore. They mean absolutely nothing. And those views is what was killing my creativity and my artistry. Being able to not focus on something for the views and instead I'm focusing on it for the art just made it so much more easier to create because there was love inside of me that was coming out of it. Whereas, like, if I had to go edit this Sweet 16 video, I'll have it sitting there for a week, even though it takes me a couple hours to go and put it together, whatever, whatever. But it's like, it didn't make me happy. I wasn't getting excited to, oh, let me go and open up this footage, export it, and start working on this video. No. Granted, there are shoots where I do that, like all these car shoots that I love. Shout out my clients that have actually booked me for stuff and that pay on time and don't give me any fucking issues. I love you guys. I don't think a lot of people understand either that it's just me here. Like, even though I might have my cousin Mikey with me helping me out at shoots, sure, he's recording, but when that job is said and done, who's sitting there editing the footage? Me. And that's from, now I have two sets of cameras I have to go through, from Mikey and me, combine them, and I have to sit there through your 8 hour event. Now it's 16 hours because I have two. And that's just watching the footage and chopping it up and whatever. It doesn't include the actual like time it takes to perfect everything, and people don't understand. A lot of people don't see the value in that, and I'm not going to sit there and argue with you because I know my value. So that's simply why I'm stepping away and just making my own decision to focus on my art and just be who I really want to be and show you guys, show the world my brain, inside my brain, how things work. And just, I want you to see my art and experience it from my eyes. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm sweating like a motherfucker, but it's time to go make some art. I will say that much. Um, I'm gonna be making some more vlogs soon, so you guys stick around. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new, but you're probably not because you're a long time supporter. I love you. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribing for all this dope content that's about to come out, and you're gonna be one of the first people on this train that we're about to ride. It's currently October 9th, 2025. My goal for the year, at the end of the year, is 1 million total views, and let's see if we can get to 2,000 subscribers. And I know we fucking can. Let's get it, baby. I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all.